How about this? Can you tell me how many legs a rabbit has? That is right, there are 4 legs. However, there is a certain species of rabbit that does not appear to have any legs at all with its body. Don't you think it's an odd sound? Angora rabbits are the ones in question here. Their legs are completely hidden by their fur since it is so thick and fluffy that it is impossible to see them. We are going to find out everything there is to know about this cute breed of rabbit in today's video. From the manner in which they should be cared for to the procedure of obtaining their supple and expensive wool. Continue watching to the very end of the video and I will demonstrate how simple it is to turn Angora rabbit fur into yarn. If you find this rabbit to be fascinating and would like to see more videos about these adorable critters, then do not forget to do so. The time has come to get started. To begin, let's get some background information on Angora rabbits. Luxury yarn is derived from these rabbits, who are renowned for their long velvety fur and are considered to be among the finest suppliers of yarn. The English, French, German and satin varieties of Angora rabbits are among the many varieties that belong to this breed. Each one possesses its own set of distinctive qualities. But if they are properly cared for, they all share the trait of being really attractive and shedding their fur with relative ease. This is something that they all have in common. It is necessary to create a comfortable living environment in order to successfully develop an Angora rabbit that is healthy. Because of their thick fur, the cage needs to be adequately aired, clean and most importantly, sheltered from high temperatures. This is because strong temperatures might cause them discomfort. The diet that they consume is also very important. Make certain that your rabbit has access to a sufficient amount of hay, food that is high in nutrients, and clean water. What else did you know? Grooming them on a regular basis not only keeps their fur smooth and velvety, but it also prevents it from becoming matted or tangled. Although it is a relatively minor task, it is of the utmost significance. So, how can you gather rabbit fur without causing any harm to the rabbits? In general, there are 2 approaches. The first technique is called plucking, and it is performed during the natural molting process of the rabbit. When done at the appropriate moment, this does not result in any discomfort. Shear is the procedure that is used more frequently. You can harvest the fur of the rabbit without causing any harm to it by using scissors or clippers designed specifically for the purpose. Be patient and gentle at all times, regardless of the approach you decide to take. Make sure you remember to give your bunny praise and a treat at the end of the process. They are entitled to the feeling of being respected and comfortable as well. In addition, I will now demonstrate how to spin yarn from the fur of an Angora rabbit. Carting is the method that we will use to brush the fur, and we will use a tool called carters to do so. The fibers are brought into alignment through this phase, which makes it simpler to spin them into yarn. When brushing, it is essential to avoid overloading the carters with too much work. The addition of an excessive amount of fur will not save time. The procedure will become more difficult as a result. This is a fascinating truth. However, Angora wool is derived from goats, whereas Angora fur is derived from rabbits. However, despite their similarity in sound, they are entirely distinct. When I'm finished carting, I'll orient the fibers so that they are ready to be spun. During the spinning process, I take the fibers and twist them so that they are tightly bound together and make a sturdy yarn. When I want to make a yarn that is thicker, I typically double the threads or apply 2 spun threads together. Additionally, there is a component known as a leader, which plays a role in connecting the fibers and ensuring that the spinning process may go without any hiccups. Last but not least, once the spinning process is complete, I use a device known as a ball winder to wind the yarn into tidy, tiny balls. After this stage, it will be much simpler to store the yarn or to utilize it in the future. Please be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell if you found this video to be helpful. This will ensure that you do not miss any of the stuff that we will be posting in the future. Remember to express your questions or experiences in the comments section below. That's right. Angora rabbit wool is not only soft and luxurious, it's also a premium fiber highly sought after in the world of high fashion. Its silky texture, lightweight warmth, and ability to be spun into fine yarn make it a favorite among luxury brands producing winter accessories such as scarves, hats, and sweaters. Unlike synthetic fibers, Angora wool is breathable yet insulating, offering unparalleled comfort in cold weather. That's why many designers are willing to pay a premium for ethically sourced Angora fur. When it comes to profitability, Angora rabbit farming can be surprisingly competitive compared to other agricultural models. Unlike cattle or poultry farming, raising Angoras requires far less land and investment, yet it yields high-value raw material. A single rabbit can produce up to a kilogram of wool annually, which can be sold at a significantly higher price than sheep wool. Especially for small-scale farmers or rural entrepreneurs, the low maintenance cost and high return make Angora rabbit farming a smart business choice. Even more inspiring are the real-life success stories of farmers who turned their fortunes around thanks to these fluffy creatures. Some have transitioned from struggling vegetable farms to thriving Angora operations, while others started as hobbyists and built global businesses selling handcrafted Angora yarn and knitwear. These stories serve as proof that even small low-tech setups can lead to sustainable income if paired with passion and smart marketing. Beyond economics, Angora rabbits are also playing an unexpected role in therapy and education. Their gentle temperament, soft fur, and friendly demeanor make them ideal for emotional support. In some schools and wellness centers, Angora rabbits are used in pet-assisted therapy to help children with autism, elderly patients with dementia, or people experiencing high levels of stress and anxiety. Just stroking their fur has been shown to lower heart rate and promote calmness. Interestingly, you don't need a massive farm to raise Angora rabbits. Many urban enthusiasts are now keeping them in compact backyard setups or even inside apartments. With proper hygiene, regular grooming, and access to a cool environment, Angoras can thrive in small spaces. This opens the door for hobbyists and home-based crafters to produce their own yarn right at home while bonding with their adorable pets. Another important angle to explore is the growing demand for Angora products in international markets. Countries like Japan, Germany, and the US have a strong appreciation for handmade, high-quality textiles. However, these markets also enforce strict regulations on animal welfare. Farms that demonstrate ethical practices, such as gentle grooming methods and clean, spacious housing, are more likely to secure long-term export contracts and attract conscious consumers. Environmentally speaking, Angora farming offers a more sustainable option compared to synthetic textile production. While synthetic fibers like acrylic and polyester contribute to microplastic pollution, Angora wool is 100% biodegradable. Moreover, the farming process uses minimal chemicals or energy, making it a greener alternative for those interested in eco-friendly textile solutions. To fully appreciate this remarkable breed, it's also worth diving into their origins. Angora rabbits are believed to have originated in Ankara, Turkey, formerly known as Angora, before spreading to Europe in the 18th century. From royal courts to artisan workshops, these rabbits have long been admired for their elegance and usefulness. Over time, selective breeding led to different types, including the English, French, and German Angoras we know today. Because of the rising popularity of Angora products, there's also an increasing risk of imitation. Unscrupulous sellers may blend rabbit wool with synthetic fibers or sell entirely fake Angora items. Therefore, it's crucial for buyers and sellers alike to learn how to identify genuine Angora wool, whether through the sheen, the softness, or the way it reacts to flame during fiber tests. Educating consumers builds trust and strengthens the value of authentic products. Finally, one of the most enjoyable aspects of Angora farming is turning the wool into handcrafted goods. Crafters around the world are spinning, dyeing, and knitting Angora yarn into cozy mittens, baby clothes, and home decor. The entire process, from grooming the rabbit to creating a final product, is both meditative and rewarding. For some, it becomes more than a business, it's a lifestyle of creativity, sustainability, and connection with nature.